Hi everyone, I am Sumesh Nayak. You will be knowing me as 1500 square feet gardener. Today, I have a confession to make. It is May 9th, 2026, 12 pm, and this is going to be an uncut or unedited video. I am going to talk about the little voices in my head. Yes, you might be familiar with those noises. The one that says, you are not good enough. You will fail. It takes a lot of effort. I'm going to talk about how this garden got evolved and my journey as a gardener and the voices I had to fight to make this video today. Before I begin about the voices, let me share you through my gardening journey. I was born and raised in Kerala, and in 2007 I relocated to Bangalore to pursue my career. In 2013, we moved into this property, which is in a 30 by 50 dimension plot, 1500 square feet, a small piece of land we call home. Home is not just a piece of land, isn't it? It is where you belong or where you have the connection. So naturally, we started recreating the childhood memories of my parents' home here in Bangalore. And whatever plants, the fruits, flowers, everything from my parents' backyard, I started recreating that in this limited space. The gardening journey was very much intentional, but my social media presence was accidental. Before I became gardener, I was a photographer. In my college days, I used to have an Olympus camera back in 2003. And in 2009, I had my first digital camera, DSLR camera, before even the DSLRs were widely popular. I used to experiment with different lights, framing, composure, and I used to post the pictures in Facebook. And over the period of time, around 2015-16, Facebook became very much a negative space. There were political debates, religious debates happening, and I chose to stay out of the negativity and I quit social media. Even after that, I was clicking pictures. Few years later, to be precise, December 25, 2018, I opened this Instagram account and called it Nayak Photography. Back then, Instagram was a photo sharing platform. I was not regular here. While I was traveling or during vacations, whatever photographies I used to take, I used to post it here. Then came 2020, the pandemic. All of us were stuck to our own homes. There was no place to go out apart from stepping into the garden. And I turned my camera to the garden. I started capturing the birds and butterflies, and I started posting in Instagram. People became curious. How can you see so many birds and butterflies? I told these are regular visitors in my garden, because for me, that was like a day-to-day thing what I see. Then slowly people started asking, can you show the garden pictures? I started posting about garden. I started posting about different flowers, different plants, different fruits. And in June 2020, I renamed my Insta handle from Nayak Photography to what you see today as 1500 square feet gardener. The last 6 years of my Insta journey gave me a lot of opportunities. I was able to stand in front of close to 300 crowd and give a TED talk. I was featured in newspapers like Indian Express, Deccan Herald, Malayalam Manorama, featured in news channels. Now I have 1,67,000 followers on Instagram. People see that as success, confidence, But among all this, I was struggling. I wanted to start this YouTube channel or record this video since a very long time. As you know, Instagram is majorly for short form content. I wanted to record a YouTube or long form content so that I can share my knowledge or my experience and talk to each one of you. But every time when I wanted to record the video, these voices were talking to me. Sometimes your greatest strength will turn to your greatest weakness. Now, I have categorized these voices into 4. Let me elaborate that. The first one, the perfectionist. I am a born Virgo, so perfection is my second trait. It is not just that. The voice says, Sumesh, you are a photographer and you are good at it. Capturing real is different from capturing a long form content. Because in long form content, you require camera movements, editing, transitions, and you are not good at that. The second one is the one-man army. You don't have a team. You don't even have a gardener. All you need to do is everything alone. And you are a photographer who need to be behind the camera. And long form content requires someone in front of the camera. How can you do both? You won't be able to do it. The third one, the insecurities. This 1,67,000 people follow you because they like your garden, not you. If you sit in a chair like this and talk, people might not be willing to listen to you. And I was also comparing myself, the expected videos, with well-established YouTubers that I am following in YouTube. And the fourth one, the most common one, you don't have time. You are a corporate professional. Monday to Friday, you spend time in office. Weekends, you have gardening to do. You have to clean your home. You have to take care of your family, watch movies, relax, record videos for Instagram. Among all this, you don't have time for YouTube. Now, why am I talking about all these voices? Because I have realized that your greatest critic is no one but you. We create our own walls which limits our potential. And today, I am going to address this and overcome my fear. Like the tagline, "Dar ke aage jeet hai." We all have heard about that, right? I don't know by doing this whether I am going to be successful, whether people will watch the video or subscribe. But one thing I am sure, that I am going to overcome the voices in my head. And this is the start. And this is the commitment or promise what I am going to do to myself and to each one of you. For the next 90 days, every week, I'll be recording one long form content and I'll be sharing with each one of you about my gardening journey and experience. I don't know whether people are going to watch it. So if you are watching it till here, thank you for that. And share in the comments your perspectives and thoughts. And if you are also having similar voices in your head, you can comment that. Let's fight it together. I'll see you in the next video, the part 1 of the series, How to Start Gardening. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.